In today's competitive marketplace, quality customer service is essential for finding and keeping customers. Unfortunately, one medium of customer service is overlooked by many companies. This essential component of customer service is commonly underestimated by management and employee alike, resulting in unsatisfied customers and loss of business. We have contact with our customers and colleagues every day over the telephone. This interaction is an excellent opportunity to provide quality customer service, but how often is it taken advantage of? And how often does a lack of quality telephone customer service have a negative impact on your company?
Well, if you ask me, I like the old movie much better than the new one. I just thought that Luke Starbuck, or whatever his name was, made the whole movie. Talk about talent. I just about died when I found out that, that big guy with the black helmet, the asthma guy. When I found out that he was Luke's father, I mean, hello.
Yeah, whatever. But how about the alien guys in the new movie? What about that funny talking guy with the big floppy ears?
Well, I'm sorry, but I like the big hairy guy from the older movie better. What's his name? Crunchy. Can you get that? My nails are wet.
I'm not paid to answer phones. You get it.
Customer service is everyone's job. In this example, we will see the consequences of not understanding the team approach to customer service.
And his name is Chewy, not Crunchy.
Whatever. You know what I mean. That big tall one. I like the hairy guy. Apricot oxygen.
You are
Hi,
foolish.
my name is Pat. I'm a patient with Dr. Hennick's office.
Just a minute. And his name was Crunchy, not Chewy. Ignoramus. Apricot oxygen.
This is Pat from Dr. Hennick's office. I'm going to San Francisco next month.
Okay, just a moment, please.
Yeah, whatever. But I still don't understand why I need to go back and see that referral again today. Carl here.
My name is Pat. I'm a patient with Dr. Hennick's office. I need
Hold on, you got the wrong extension.
But
You accounting guys think we should drop everything we're doing when you call. Well, I got news for you. We got 1,000,001 calls coming in here, from customers, and I don't have the time. And next time, eat your breakfast before you call. You're totally grossing me out here. Look, I gotta go. Call me later. Apricot oxygen.
This is Pat from Dr. Hennick's office.
Wow, I just talked to somebody from Dr. Hennick's office just a minute ago.
That was me.
No, I'm pretty sure her name was Pam.
No, that was me. And you sent me to someone who sent me back to you.
Hold on just a second. Hey, Carl, what's your extension?
6176.
I thought that was the boss's extension.
No, that's 7050.
Since when?
Let's see, ever since we had telephones?
Very funny. Oh, yeah. Hold on just a second.
Bullseye. Yellow.
Hello? Who is this?
I don't know. I can't see you. That was just a little joke. I'm Alex. I'm the manager.
I'm a patient from Dr. Hennick's office. I'm going to San Francisco. Could you handle the travel arrangements for my oxygen?
That's a good question. That's California, I believe. Couldn't Esther arrange that for you?
Who's Esther?
Esther. She's Esther, our customer service representative. She usually handles that kind of thing. Yeah, hello? We must have a bad connection. Can you hear me? I thought I lost you. Listen, why don't you just let me, why don't I just transfer you to Esther?
No, what?
If they think I'm gonna change my entire route just because of this bozo, he'll run out of air before you find me taking another trip to his house. Carl here. Huh. That's the third time this week. Hey, Esther, quit playing around with the phones. You're scaring off customers.
What we see here is an obvious lack of customer service. We all know how frustrating it is to receive such poor customer service over the telephone. After all, it is very common.
Oh my. I can't stand anyway. Wait, just a second.
But let me ask you this. How is the telephone customer service that you provide? Have you ever provided less than quality customer service over the telephone? If you ask the same question to these three, they probably would not realize how poor their telephone skills are. The fact is, most people don't realize that they are providing poor customer service. This is because they are lacking in the three vital elements of customer service. They lack customer focus.
Listen, why don't you just let me, why don't I just transfer you to Esther?
No, what?
They lack listening skills.
This is Pat from Dr. Hennick's office. I'm going to San Francisco next month.
Okay, just a moment, please.
They lack commitment to customer service.
I'm not paid to answer phones. You get it.
Let's take a look at the key components of quality telephone customer service that every employee needs to be aware of. First of all, telephone manners. Always be polite and considerate. Be supporting and helpful. Understand the needs of the person on the other end of the line and care about addressing them. Secondly, telephone etiquette. What is the proper greeting to use when answering the phone? What is the proper way to put someone on hold? How about transferring a call? Have you ever considered these important questions? And finally, customer focus. When you pick up the phone, you need to stop what you're doing and make the call your priority. Focus on the person on the other end of the line. Commit yourself to their needs and follow through to ensure their needs are addressed. To demonstrate these components, let's take a look at a company that does understand the importance of quality customer service. Let's look at the telephone customer service offered by LinCare.
Well, yeah, I could stop by Mr. Murphy's house on my way, but for tomorrow, we'll have to make some...
Pardon me. Thank you for choosing LinCare. My name is Cheryl. How may I help you?
This is Pat Adams. I'm a patient with Dr. Hennick's office. I'm going to San Francisco, and I need to know if you can handle the travel arrangements for my oxygen.
So, you're going to be going to San Francisco. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Now, Pat, you said that you're with Dr. Hennick's office. I don't believe that we're currently your provider. Have you used any of our services before?
No, I use Apricot oxygen, but I don't think they can make travel arrangements. But a friend of mine says that you can.
Well, we'd be happy to help. Now, are you satisfied with the service that Apricot has been giving you? Because we'd love to become your provider.
Not really, but I'm on Medicare, and they were chosen by my doctor.
Thank you for choosing LinCare. My name is Angela. How may I help you?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but As a Medicare recipient, you can choose the company that you like. We actually have quite a few patients who've switched over to us because we offer more services, like being able to travel to other cities. And we really do offer better customer service than the other companies.
I'm not sure.
Well, Pat, let me do this for you. I can switch you over to Lincare so you can see the difference for yourself, and we'll get you all set up for your trip to San Francisco. And you can always switch back to Apricot if you're not happy. But believe me, you'll be much happier with us. We can send someone by tomorrow with your new equipment, and we'll arrange to have your old equipment picked up for you. You don't have to do anything.
Well, all right.
Great. Let me just gather some information from you, and we'll get you all set up for your trip.
That's great.
I'll get it.
Okay. If you could just verify your full name, that's
Thank you for
Pat
choosing
Adams,
Lincare. My name is Jason.
A-D-A-M-S.
How may I help you?
Yes,
And is your full name Patricia?
yes. Patricia.
Great. And if you could just give me your address and phone number, we'll take care of everything.
Sure. 3345 Keene Avenue.
That's 3345 Keene, Keene Avenue.
Correct.
And Pat, what's your phone number?
555-734-4865.
Okay, that's 555-734-4865.
Yes.
Great.
I need to know exactly how much this will cost.
Sure, I'll need to check on that. Would you mind holding on for just a minute?
Okay.
Thanks, I'll be right back with you. Jim,
Yeah, Cheryl.
I have a new referral on the line from Dr. Hennick's office. She's been using Apricot up until now. I'm setting her up with travel arrangements to San Francisco, and she would like to know exactly how much it's going to cost.
I'll tell you what, Cheryl, why don't you put her through and I'll take care of it.
Great. Her name is Pat. I have her full name, address, and phone number, and I've arranged for someone to stop by her house tomorrow and get her all set up, and I'll transfer her through when you're ready.
Pat from Dr. Hennick's office. Okay, put her through.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks for waiting, Pat.
No problem.
I just spoke with Jim Davis, our office manager, and he can answer that question for you. And if you wouldn't mind holding on for just a second, I'll transfer you through to him.
Okay.
Great. I'm transferring you through now.
Hi, Pat. My name is Jim Davis. I'm the manager here. I hear we're going to San Francisco.
Yes, and I need to know how much this is going to cost.
Sure, I'd be more than glad to answer any questions. Now, as far as your trip, there's no extra. Telephone manners. Always be polite and considerate. Be supporting and helpful. Understand the needs of the person on the other end of the line and care about addressing them. Telephone etiquette. What is the proper greeting to use when answering the phone?
Thank you for choosing Lincare. My name is Cheryl. How may I help you?
Thank you for choosing Lincare. My name is Paula. How may I help you?
What is the proper way to put someone on hold? Record just-in-case notes about the customer as backup in case they are disconnected. Ask for permission to put the customer on hold and wait for an answer.
Sure, I'll need to check on that. Would you mind holding on for just a minute? Great, I'll be right back with you.
Don't leave the customer on hold for too long and thank them for holding.
Thanks for waiting, Pat.
What procedure should you follow when transferring a call? Explain to the customer who you wish to transfer them to and why, and of course, ask for permission and wait for an answer.
I just spoke with Jim Davis, our office manager, and he can answer that question for you. And if you wouldn't mind holding on for just a second, I'll transfer you through to him.
Thank the caller.
Great, I'm transferring you through now.
Pay attention to where you're transferring the customer and pass on all relevant information. Don't make the customer repeat everything they've just explained to you.
I have a new referral on the line from Dr. Hennick's office. She's been using Apricot up until now. I'm setting her up with travel arrangements to San Francisco, and she would like to know exactly how much it's going to cost.
I'll tell you what, Cheryl, why don't you put her through and I'll take care of it.
Great. Her name is Pat. I have her full name, address, and phone number, and I've arranged for someone to stop by her house tomorrow and get her all set up, and I'll transfer her through when you're ready.
Pat from Dr. Hennick's office. Okay, put her through.
Thanks, Jim.
Customer focus. When you pick up the phone, stop what you're doing and make the call your priority. Focus on the person on the other end of the line. Commit yourself to their needs. Be considerate of special needs as customers may be suffering from illness, advanced age, or anxiety. Talk slowly and deliberately with appropriate voice volume and modulation to ensure that the customer can hear you clearly. And follow through to ensure that their needs are addressed. You must accept personal responsibility for every call you answer. At Lincare, providing quality customer service has made us the caring choice. This high level of customer service is a team effort, and as part of this team, it is up to you to provide the best customer service possible. After all, customer service is what separates us from the competition. Customer service is what helps us generate and maintain referrals. And most importantly, customer service is what makes Lincare the caring choice.